Lamar Jackson is definitely 2019 MVP season. Slim now. It may get spooky. Most definitely.
Nitty gritty, bleeding purple, my city. Don't score with the Steelers, no enemy. Ozing some Hennessy, catch us out stomping the yard. Cannon yard, my foot McHenry. See, it's nitty gritty. Nick and Keith don't get litty. 2 times a week, giving keys to the city. Tune and get with me. I got that. Seeing the game little differently.
Welcome back to another episode Nitty Gritty Sports Talk Radio Show. I go by the name of Roscoe English. Of course, I'm here with the flock. Got my guy Keys with me.
What's going on? How y'all feeling out there?
My man Nick.
You know what it is, Scott.
Do I?
You will.
And of course, last but not least, Keith PJ.
Good to see you, man.
Y'all like I'm coming off a loss.
No, we just don't see you on Mondays, so I mean, it just.
I miss you guys too, man. I miss you guys.
You two keep asking where's Sco.
Really?
They did.
Hey,
They be like, where's Sco?
I never hide. I never hide. But take it to the bank first. Y'all got the lowly Jets.
What time to be like?
Y'all got the lowly Jets. I'm not yelling this week.
Y'all opened up with the Jets.
This ain't the same Jets. And you know it's not the same Jets. This jet got a broken wing. It ain't got nobody on flight. No flight attendants. No nothing.
I had a real
Snakes
dark
on the plane.
plane, but I left it there.
This shit
I
a
left it
cargo
in my
plane.
hand. Especially New York.
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear no humble shit. Keys, I'll start with you. How does this game go?
Yeah. You're right. I mean, they trash. We know they trash. You can't go in there and play with them. You can't. You know, this type of game where you know you got a short week. You know you got a divisional game 30, so you want to make this game so your starter's not playing in the fourth quarter. Like, if we've been realistic about this. We know they're going to play hard. You know, Aaron Glenn coach team, they're going to play hard. But the talent level not there. It's just not there. Regardless of how hard they play, they starting, 33-year-old Tyrod Taylor, however who he is. I mean, it's time to, we talked about it on Monday. We talked about it's time to keep setting them positive trends. Keep getting turnovers on defense. Keep on holding the offense under 20 points. But I guess when you're playing this team, this is not a get right game because the Ravens have won 4 in a row, but it's a get right game in where you need to see the red zone offense get better. You need to see them be able to run the ball better. You need to see Lamar get the ball out a little bit faster. But I mean, what can you do behind that offensive line, man? So hopefully you want to see them play better. But like I said, the Jets still got some players moving down on, but it should be over by the end of the third quarter. You gotta get ready for the division. You can't overlook the Jets. It's an NFL game, but at the same time, you just want to get better. You gotta keep building them 4 wins in a row. Keep building. You played them hard teams, them playoff teams at the beginning of the season, and now you're taking advantage of this middle part of the schedule. That's all it is. You can't get too high or get too low. I mean, these teams. Granted, the Bears are what the Bears are, but we'll see Sunday really what the Bears are. But it's not. It's two in the Dolphins. It's Shador and Dylan Gravy and the Browns. So you're not too high, but also like you always say, you're happy to win NFL games. You're happy to get back 5-5 after the way you started. You gotta keep it going, man. It's not. I don't think it's not a lot of schematics that need to go in with this game. Nah, just go out there and win the game. Take care of the Jets and get ready for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah, I'm among the same beliefs, Scott. I mean, I don't really view the Jets too much of a threat, but I'm not on the field either. This is a game, obviously, you can't overlook. And the good thing about starting 1-5 is it takes away that belief that we're better than other teams or we are the Baltimore Ravens and we just belong. Like, it forces you to lock in, concentrate, and not take anybody lightly. Things that we've done in the past. In the past, this might have been one of those games that were one of those letdown situations that could where you lose a game that you're not supposed to lose, and it's one of those things where you lose focus. I don't think that's going to be the case here. I don't know if they're talented enough to make us pay in that regard either. I mean, they had to sit Justin Fields because they want to see what type of talent they have with their new pass catchers, John Mechie and A.D. Mitchell. Anytime you have to sit your starting quarterback because he can't throw to your wide receivers enough for you to evaluate them, it's a problem, right? And then you bring in Tyrod Taylor as if he's like a quintessential thrower. So, it's a beautiful time to be alive. It's a beautiful time to try to get to 6-5. You mentioned Thursday, we played the Bengals, so clearly that's a huge game. That's on our radar. And to Key's point, we would love to wrap this up as quickly as possible. We played 3 straight games in a row, went 3-0. Now we have some home cooking. Let's take advantage of the home cooking, and let's also use that crowd, use how good the defense has been. I want to see continue to get pressure. I saw some pressure, when Shador came in last week. Now, obviously, he was holding the ball a little too long on running backwards. People won't talk about that. But it made it was so bad that they were giving compliments to Zach Orr as if he was Mike McDonald. If that's the case, let's see some more of it, right? If that's where we at with it, week 11, week 12, I want to see more. So one thing on offense that's concerning, as Keys mentioned, was the red zone. That's been a year-long issue. It is very concerning when you have people like Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, Keaton Mitchell, even Mark Andrews is a red zone threat. Isaiah Likely is a red zone threat. You have weapons down there, but for some reason things aren't connecting. Part of it is the offensive line. We know about that already. Lamar Jackson sacked 23 times this year, which is I think it matches the total of last year. So he's already gotten to last year's total through 7 games played, because remember he missed some time.
A lot of football left.
You know what I mean? They asked him about it. He said, "God damn." Like, anytime your quarterback is on the podium, like, "God damn." Like, it's a problem. It's a problem. And you can't be a great red zone offense if you can't protect your quarterback and if you can't get a push. You can't run the ball in the red zone either. It starts with the O-line. You got to push men. Push men and get them out of your way so we can run forward. We're going backwards oftentimes. And, until we figure that out. Now, John Harbaugh said that the offensive line he thinks is performing better week after week. He's saying that he doesn't feel that it's an issue. He's playing his best 5. I don't know if that's I don't know where to pinpoint the issues. It might be his best 5. We don't know. We talk about Emory Jones like he's like a Pro Bowl guard. He's a rookie. He's a rookie offensive lineman that hasn't played one snap, and that we drafted injured, and we keep drafting injured players, acting like we're extracting the value out of it. No, we're drafting injured players that aren't ready to contribute when we need them to contribute, and then wonder why, right? So I mean, listen, it could be the best 5, but then we gotta look at EDC. You know what I mean? Like, you have Rosengarten who has regressed. You have number 77 who's regressed. You have Voorhees who hasn't taken the step that you thought he would take. At what point were you going to think, hey, maybe we should bring in some competition just in case these young offensive linemen aren't who we think they are, or just in case there's some regression? Because you plan for progression, but you got to plan for both. It can go both ways. So we'll see. But as far as Sunday, I'm expecting a beatdown, Skull. It's not a division game. They don't see us, twice a year. Let's beat their ass.
Yeah.
Something y'all couldn't do.
Everyone. That's all I care about. I don't care if we kept our belt on.
After week 1, we thought Justin Fields may have been our All-Pro this year.
Oh shit! I thought we thought it was his year.
He was
Y'all know
trending
what
up,
that.
so.
Y'all know what that week was. That was revenge. That was y'all didn't want me. I'm gonna show you why you should want me. And ever since that game, he's been proving
show the
it.
NFL why they should want him.
Because he did it for the Bengals too.
He did put up points against the Bengals. Maybe
Everybody put up points against the Bengals.
that is not hard to do.
But everybody
It's not hard to
that.
do. Yeah. Damn.
Neighborhood.
But no, I think it's a game score. They dominate too. The Ravens, they should at least. It took a month to get here. You 5-5 now. This is what we forecasted. This is what we talked about for the last month on this show. Can you take it from 1-5 to 5-5 with that light schedule? Now you got the Jets Sunday with a chance to get above 500 with the Bengals lurking a week from tonight. So let's get to it, right? I mean, I'm looking at the defense. Can they continue to get pressure on the quarterback? We've seen since they acquired the guy from the Titans, Jones. They've got pressure on the quarterback the last 2 weeks. They've looked good as a unit. Granted, the quarterbacks that they're facing aren't top tier. We'll see Joe Burrows next week. We'll see Aaron Rodgers possibly the week after. Jordan Love mixed in there, Drake May. So we'll really get to see what this defense really is over the next 5 to 6 weeks. But what they've done over the past month, They perform with who's on the schedule. What do we always talk about? Be who on the schedule.
No, that's what I talk about, and y'all give me shit for it. But
Well, I'm
it's
bigging,
working for
I'm
y'all
bigging
now.
you up right now.
It's working for y'all now.
I'm bigging you up. But
How
yeah,
Full
convenient.
circle move.
yeah.
I see. I see.
I'm bigging you up right
Boy.
now. But offensively, I think they both alluded to it greatly. They got to execute in the red zone. I'm tired of seeing the ball inside the 5 and it's taking us 3 to 4 downs to punch that ball in. Like, let's get that ball in on first and second down. Like, it's to the point. What was it? Last week we saw the rollout again to the right. Like, we still seeing a play that don't work. In the games that we know we can't have that moment. We can't squander a possession. We can't squander a play. Like, every possession, every play means something essentially to us because, like we talked about, we playing playoff football. So I want to see A just continue to execute. Has he looked a little off since he came back? Sure, but they win in football games. How many times has Lamar carried this football team? Okay, the defense done carried him over the past month. About time. That's complimentary football. That's what we talk about. So as we head into November, we head into the bun of this schedule. I'm expecting 8, your MVP, to, all right, take it up a notch. Let's make some plays. I really want to see Likely get involved. I know he started the season off injured. And just haven't seen him involved how I would like to see him involved in the offense. I think he just stretches the offense out. I think he's Lamar's safety blanket. I just don't think they've got him involved in the offense enough. Got to get Zay the ball early, too. I like the quick shots to him and just let him create. Like, there's no reason Zay's not touching the ball on the first possession. That's your top receiver. That's your playmaker. Like, get the ball in your playmaker's hands. And we saw Monk and draw it up and dice it up a little bit last week. And so I'm expecting more of that this week, hopefully, because like we said, we in must-win games. There's no time to hold nothing back. So it's a game that I think the Ravens should win. I'm not really worried about Tyrod Taylor at this stage in his career. Given the weapons that he does have, like outside of Brees Hall, like what are we really talking about on that offense?
Yeah, what you there?
Is Lamar just resting extra? Are these injuries something to speak on, or?
I thought it was odd going back to preseason 2 weeks before the regular season started when he got that we still don't know what it is, ankle foot injury.
77 stepped on him, right?
And we never knew what really was the issue, what the severity was. I asked, did we get an MRI? That was an issue. But here we are. I'm not saying that's connected to subsequent injuries, but we weren't told what the injury was to begin with, which tells me there is a veil of secrecy that they wanted surrounding that injury. From the Bills game on, he didn't look completely like we've watched him for many a seasons. We know what his burst looks like. We know what that acceleration, that lateral looks like. It ain't been all there, right?
Since week one.
And then we're talking about a hammy. Then we're talking about a
which
knee.
can come from overextending whatever possibly occurred in the preseason.
You're talking about a knee, talking about an ankle.
Yeah.
I don't know what's lingering.
Like, is this all on the same leg? Or
We don't know.
You just don't know nothing.
We don't know.
Yeah.
And it's a different one every week at this point. So...
I mean, but the coach need to just come out and say he's not practicing every Wednesday. I don't like.
Yeah, that's why I asked if this
come out and
rest.
say it. Like, we know he's not going to practice every Wednesday now. It's been 3 weeks in a row.
And there's
So
coaches
just say
that do that.
We do that.
Yeah,
Like,
just say
this
that.
is
Like,
maintenance.
just
Yeah.
say it. Just
Yeah.
say. So
We
don't,
do
but
that.
don't have the national media every Wednesday saying, "Oh, Lamar's not practicing." It gets annoying when we know he's going to practice the next day. Like we know he's going to practice on Thursday. We know he's going to practice Friday. So John Harbaugh, stop being an idiot and just come out and say he's not going to practice every Wednesday the rest of the season. And what's the problem with that?
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing because they lie about practices.
Yeah.
But what type of game 2 you have? He's going to play. Like it's no gamesmanship at this point in time. They know what you're going to do.
Yeah, at this point, I'm
Come on,
preparing
man.
for
I think-
Lamar.
Yeah,
to be
like
out there
regardless
now.
of- yeah,
I think
regardless,
there's gamemanship
like-
in the fact that his sack rate is up. He's career low rushing totals. Clearly, he's not running the ball for a reason. There's
Yeah,
plenty of
something
times
for
where
me.
he's holding the ball and there's lanes to get loose, and he's not taking those lanes to get loose.
Yeah, something up.
It's self-preservation and it's hobble.
Yeah.
So I get them not trying to tell the league, yo, Lamar's injured and this is where he's hurt. Come get him.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that part, but I just feel the way we handle things in general is just a little too secretive. And if you don't want him to get killed, Why is the offensive line looking like the way it is? Why didn't we go and get more help during the trade deadline? We're going to get compensatory picks. We got draft picks hoarded up. Why don't we sending some?
Got a little bit of cap space that we could have spent.
Why don't we grabbing some competition so that if you don't think 77 is the answer or Voorhees is the answer, how about you have some competition? Push them. Maybe that'll bring the best out of them, as opposed to just giving them the job and letting them fail.
Yeah, like you said, it's teams. I know we do it. Tuesday, Wednesday. You can Cam rest, TJ rest. Anybody over the age of 30-something rest.
John Harbaugh's such a stickler for practice time. He got to put an injury in there. He got to say his ankle, knee, or hamstring. And I think Lamar is really hurt. But at the same time, just say that you're resting every Wednesday, not injury-related rest. You don't need to put anything on it. You can literally put not injury-related rest. Let him rest day Wednesday. Yeah, he can rest day Wednesday. He already missed, 3.5 games this year.
You preserving them.
So you got a stretch run. You still got still got 4 division games left. Let's say you resting them. Like why? John Harbaugh, the whole they playing pretty darn good to me. Like he just, I don't know if it's coach talk. I don't know what that is. Like it goes beyond coach talk to me. It goes
coach talk.
Yeah, you have that much pride and that much bravado that you just can't say the line is bad. Just say that the line is bad. Like don't keep on coming on saying they playing good when each and every Sunday we see what's happening.
Nick's point earlier when they asked Lamar about the sacks, don't ask me, ask the offensive line. So with that statement,
that being vocal and
with that statement, that's completely contrasting to what Harbaugh is saying is, hey, they playing good. Lamar is saying, don't ask me. I can't block for myself. Ask these big motherfuckers in front of me.
Damn, go ask them.
Yeah, I don't want to get hit. Ask them.
Granted, Tyler did come on and say, we got to play better, but that's not, just play better.
And then Tyler's an undersized center, so in pass blocking, the leverage he's supposed to get, he doesn't get. So when your interior guards up, and then your center is undersized. He's a great run blocker, but in pass protection, nose tackles is taking advantage of him. He's too small. So it's like everything interior, we're getting pushed back. The tackles can only do but so much. Everything interior is coming, and it's coming into Lamar's knees.
And the most important part of football is the interior of the offensive line, the interior of the defensive line. The two most important units on the field, and you're bad on both sides of the ball. So that's why I'm glad to take advantage of the easy schedule. But I don't know how it's going to come December and January when you got to play these better teams who got who toughness up front on both sides. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. I mean, we're going to see. I mean, we're probably going to see this weekend, but maybe not next weekend. But you got the Pittsburgh Steelers looming in 3 weeks. You're going to see. Like they got some, on that defensive line. They got some players, and Tyler Limber, if they're not going to hold up, if they're not going to start playing better, they're going to get taken advantage of. That's what I'm saying. Like that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner for him. That's so. And to your point, Nick, like John Harbaugh can say like they're playing. That's not a John Harbaugh thing, even though it is an EDC thing, man. He can play. I mean, that probably is the best 5 he got, and that's the problem. That's what he's provided. That's what he provided. So it is. I mean, we know Ben Cleveland not better than him. So what, you have the main backup is trash. You got the starter trash, your main backup trash. Like Nick said, you bring in a rookie who's coming off a shoulder surgery. He's close to playing. Like you think I want to throw him in there in the divisional round or wild card round against potentially, the Bills, the Steelers, or somebody like that? I don't want to see that. So you could have went and got a Bradley Bowles, you could have got a Zeitler at the deadline. You could have traded for somebody.
And my issue with Ravens fans, not issue with Ravens fans, but issue with certain perspectives is, we will never criticize EDC. We'll give him carte blanche, top 10 moniker GM because Ozzie Newsome drafted Lamar. Right? I give you a 2-time MVP, should be 3-time MVP, future Hall of Famer, best dual threat quarterback we've ever seen. I gift you that. That's you. I'm in the background now. Go ahead and do what you do now.
Yeah, and regardless how you feel, Mark Andrews too. Regardless how you feel about him,
and Mark Andrews, franchise leader in reception yards and about to be the franchise leader in receptions. I gift you that. Crazy. That's the status quo.
That's crazy. 5,000 yards leading the right franchise is crazy. That's what I said. That's it.
Yeah, you know how it goes.
It's probably it's cool.
Derek Mason was a transplant.
When he said, I'm like, Derek Mason started in Tennessee.
Was a Titan. You know what I mean?
He started in Tennessee. But you're right. I gave
Torrey
you
Smith gotta be top 5. Shit.
Yeah, I gave you 2 future Hall of Famers, and EDC got Kyle.
I mean, to Key's point a couple weeks ago, Kyle was the NFL's thinking too hard about shit.
Yeah, it was.
Same with Terrell Suggs. I mean, we've gotten
Shit
gifted
happens.
Hall of Famers before, but
Shit
my
happens.
point is, how do you not have the trenches on point?
Every year.
Football.
Every year. Like, it's a
Every year,
perennial
It's every
issue.
year thing, man. It's
My
every
thing
year.
is, if you make a mistake or you make a series of mistakes one season, learn from them, attack those mistakes the next off season. Nobody's tripping. Nigga, how's we having the same mistakes 3, 4, 5 straight seasons in a fucking row?
Yeah, the only player that should be able to cripple your team like that is your quarterback. Losing Namdi should not be make that line like
How are
that.
you a top 10 GM and everything goes to shit when your quarterback has to sit down for 3 weeks?
Talk about it.
My nigga, the roster is not the greatest. It's cool on paper, but again, you got to remember how
Play
this
the game.
how this superlative shit work. If you play on a good team, you're going to get superlatives, right? So if I'm Steph Curry averaging 30, and I'm KD averaging 30, and I'm Clay averaging 22, yeah, the nigga that wants to set a pick might get a superlative. Because we're winning as a collective, but he ain't really doing shit. We doing the heavy lifting, but everybody gets to eat from those superlatives. So yeah, when the Ravens is 14-3, and you have an MVP quarterback, yeah, you're going to see some people get some All-Pro nods, some Pro Bowl nods. Yeah. But where's that shit be when you need it?
Because where's Willie Snead not in the league?
Am I tripping?
Like, Marquise Brown, number 5 wide receiver in the depth chart. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man. Like,
Age is
exactly.
elevating. And,
Exactly.
yeah.
The players that were good.
I mean, shit, I'm dealing with it.
The
Ben left, and this is like, yo, goddamn.
the players that were good are still good. like you know, your Namdis, the players that are good are still good. They still gonna be around. But then the players that weren't good,
That benefit,
to that point, that got the added status. They suck, and they continue to suck. They not in the league. Most of them not in the league no more.
My last point. Last year, we got kudos for having a above average O-line, right? So when Lamar's healthy, when he's able to elude bull pressure, I can make y'all look better. I make my teammates look better because I don't get sacked because I'm moving and shaking. Once my legs are compromised a little bit, I'm not moving and shaking as much, and now you're seeing the real O-line. So is it regression, or is it relying on Lamar so much that he's hurt now and things are going to shit?
And the Ravens, and they know what's happening because they're getting their beat reporters to put out numbers like, oh, they third in the league in holding penalties, and then they average in they third in the league in holding penalties and something, whatever the other stat was, and the amount of sacks they gave. Not the amount of sacks, it was something else, but whatever it was, they was both top 5. So I'm saying they giving a PR run instead of, because they know what's happening. They clearly see that this offensive line is bad. So now they're giving their main team reporters the information. Tweet that they giving up the holding penalties down. They giving the third leaders the third fewest holding penalties. Like, what type of bullshit is that? Like,
Yeah, because
like,
the people are getting home.
yeah, like, what type
They
of
too quick.
bullshit?
They too quick to hold.
Yeah,
They too
that's what I'm
quick.
saying.
Oh, shit.
Can't hold what you can't catch.
I want to know what that other thing is.
Why you look that up before we try to score predictions before we...
Ravens 31, Jets 13.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like one of them scenarios where like you had that long-term relationship, shit didn't go right, and you back outside and you got
Stun on me.
I gotta get back right. Like,
Yeah.
like I need a blowout, man.
No pun intended.
Double entendre, though.
I'm just saying, like, I need belt to ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we gotta get the confident. Like the win streak is cool, but it hasn't been that belt to ass we need.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we need.
Yeah.
So it's 30 to 13 maybe.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, before it was the third fewest holding penalties, 8, and then it was also tied for the 6th fewest false starts. So they put
They
the
They find the middle, guys.
So you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And that's a main team reporter that's putting out there. So you see they trying to get they know what the national narrative about it. They say it happening or whatever. Then you got your quarterback coming out there saying like, yo, don't talk about that. Like, talk about that. This not on me. And now they tweeting that. But with that thing, give me the Ravens 34-9.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
They shouldn't be. The Jets shouldn't be scoring no touchdowns
I don't think they should
Sunday.
score this.
They shouldn't be scoring.
They should not
Field
be
goal. I
scoring.
mean, they're gonna drive. Every NFL team gonna move the ball. I'm gonna get lucky. Whatever. They should field goal. It shouldn't be no touchdown.
Last week you had the excuse it's a division game on the road. You don't have an excuse to be playing with food this week. If I see the same situation to where it's a fourth quarter game, I'm officially concerned.
Especially with what's lurking Thursday night.
A win is a win, but I'd be officially concerned if we play around with this team. So.
Cool. All right, let's go behind the curtain. We gave the Bengals what they deserved. What happened? Yeah, what happened that Sunday, Thursday, whatever night that was. That shouldn't have happened that way. I know it's a division, but that was bad. And to start this game out, it was division. It was back and forth. It was close. But we were getting pressure. It was different. It was different. T. Higgins didn't get off. Jamar Chase didn't. Fuck him. And but it was different. And it's all started. Yo, who would have thought Kyle Duggar would have pushed the needle for us?
You would have thought Gilman would have.
Like those kind of moves can change your defense. And I get the rank is still 28th and all of that, but we put ourselves in the dirt.
Wrap that up for him.
He actually should have thrown 2 pick sixes, and Kyle Duggar dropped 1. But
he wrapped them.
But when you get pressure like that on the old 40-year-old, I gotta get this bitch out quick.
With
a shoulder injury.
And with a shoulder injury after a TJ hit that I'm not mad at. It's football, but
a little dirty.
It's not dirty. And that was a soft flag. Come
TJ
on,
will do it, won't
he? Yeah, y'all can be real. Shout out to Cam Newton.
TJ,
He's
convenient.
Hey, it's the gift that keeps giving. Moving Jalen to safety, going to a 2 high safety look, because we were leading the league in 1 high safety look that clearly wasn't working. So, salute to Terrell Austin. I'm always calling him a piece of shit. So I gotta big him up when the adjustment is made. You know, you gotta be fair. That's a good adjustment. Your boy Peasy played great.
He's playing better. Let's not say great. He's playing better. He's playing better.
I know you be on Twitter. I know you saw that.
He's
that
playing better.
graph. You know them fancy graphs.
Don't bring the graphs in. He's playing better.
I'm talking
Joey
Porter.
Porter.
No. I'm talking to
We talking about a Joey Porter graph.
I know you saw that. I know you saw the graph that he had
saying,
with the logos and people's names, and usually all the way down here is bad, and all the way up there is good.
Well, yeah.
Where was Joey's name?
Was that for the season? Was that for the season for that week? It was for the week, right? It was for 1 week. So like
actually, I got for the season too.
So he's playing better.
I got for the season too.
So where he at for the season? That's what I care about.
Not up there.
No, for the season, his grade is great.
Not up there.
His grade is great.
He's playing better.
The
I'm
grade
he's
is
playing
great.
better.
But to answer your question, he looked like he was doing like a Fat Joe type of thing. He all the way up there. But it's good to see your high-paid defense play good. And I mean, coming into that game, the Bengals' offense was humming. I don't know if they were number 1. That's I ain't bullshit. He's all the way up there. Show keys.
Yeah,
show him. There you go.
He's playing better.
There you go. All right, thank you, sir.
Does this account for holding penalties?
He ain't have it.
I'm joking.
You know what I say? He ain't have it. So that's the thing. When he doesn't get handsy, as Spitboy likes to say, he's a good corner.
Each 1 through 11. Where's Nate? Nate ain't bad. Okay.
I took off topic. Go all the way to the left. It's a Raven somewhere over there. So it's good to see the defense play that way.
Who is it?
Marlon.
Come on, man. It's really bad.
Good. Yeah, he set that up.
Really.
Your name was going on.
He's in Jalen Armour Davis.
It's bad territory.
Seriously.
It's bad
He's in the
territory.
league. Who he play for?
The Titans.
The Titans. Yeah, that's the XFL of the NFL.
They picked him up off the waivers quick when we released him.
I don't know what.
Offensively, well, we ran the ball. I still don't understand the snap distribution between Jalen and Kenneth Gainwell. And this was even before Jalen got hurt. Kenneth Gainwell did have a good game, so they saw something, obviously, against the Bengals. He's a good, and I think that's what they saw. The swing passes, the flat was wide open. We ran a successful screen. So this week, I'm not really bitching about it, but going forward, you got to give your guy that you paid, the guy that's been the best offensive player this whole year. You got to give him more snaps. I don't want to hear that it's third this and, give him the ball. Good things happen. He broke off that 35-yard run, but I still want to see more efficiency in the pass game. this Jonnu Smith experiment.
It's not gonna be there with Arthur Smith, bro.
It's not.
This offense is trash.
And that's what's holding. It's okay.
Scheme that's like out.
So
It's
now
old.
I'm always now I realize it wasn't the players, it's him.
No, it's him. It's him. I mean, he had that same issue in Atlanta, outside of Tennessee. I mean, you just couldn't deny Derrick Henry. But in Tennessee, their problem was, why isn't Drake London getting the ball? You see what Drake London doing now.
Even in Tennessee, the question was always like, why are they taking Derrick off the field so much?
Oh,
remember
yeah.
those Deion Lewis years?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. He caught Tajay Spears at the end, right? So it's why? So what's holding us back is that it's an okay offense. When you get turnovers and get good field position, you can put points on the board. But if it's one of them games where it's like, you got to start from the 20 every single time, scheme up some shit and drive down the field, I get worried. Aaron's not playing the best right now. He is hurt. He got hurt against the Colts. You can see the difference then. He jammed his finger. Now you're talking about a broke wrist on a 41-year-old. He's rushing to play the Bears, and we'll get to that soon because, he owns the Bears. But even prior to that, his accuracy ain't been there. From, weeks 1 through 5, he was pretty accurate, and it looked like he could still spin it. Now, you adding on hand injuries, and the accuracy just isn't there. I know Keys is happy about this. I don't want to see Mason more than relief duty. If he has to start some games, whatever he did 2 years ago, I don't think he can recreate that. I just don't think he can recreate it. Here and there for a spot start, yeah, but Aaron Rodgers has to be better, and I don't know. I'm banking on it.
Would you take an 80% A-Rod over?
Yes. I hate when Mason play good because I know I got to come in and salute the fact that he played good and he sustained drives against the Bengals. He had some throws to DK where it was like, that's what's missing. Just pushing the ball down
they
the
called
field.
the offense differently when he was in there than with A-Rod. I don't know what they was doing. Like, the offense was way more open.
Me and Nick talked about this. Whose offense is it it's Ernst. He's calling it for Ern. I gotta do what you do best. But Mason can push the ball down the field when he decides to throw it to the correct team. So
I don't even want to say that. Like, are we saying Mason's a better deep ball thrower than Aaron? I ain't going there.
even right now.
Hell no.
I'm not talking about now. I ain't talking about.
I'm not even
I don't
want
wanna
to
see
I'm not
it.
even doing now.
I don't want to see it.
Nah, I'm not saying. I ain't going there.
I don't want to see. I don't want to see Mason. I don't want to see number 2 on the field.
The only chance y'all got to even get advance win playoff games is with Aaron Rodgers. Y'all need him to be fully out there.
For sure. But that's the thing. He got to be
Mason he has a more lively body. It's a little different when you're 41. You trying to
now the difference I did now.
Shit.
I'm sure y'all saw it too. Mason did stand in that pocket. He stood there. Aaron can get antsy, and I get it. He's old. Like you know,
after
you
that
get
Achilles tear.
Yeah, exactly. He's been moving all year like that.
It's not good.
It's not good because you're making the offensive line look bad, and they're actually playing pretty damn good.
I mean, but
yeah.
The reason I want Mason to start because this weekend, because it's a good test. Like it's even put up a shut up. You on the roll against a 7-3 team. Not granted. The same thing about the Colts. They ain't beat nobody, so I'm not taking them serious. But that crowd gonna be rocking. So if it's
Bears,
the Bears
in Chicago.
So if he gonna play and play well, that'd be the place to do it. But at the
to
same
your
time,
point, what I do, they have a horrible defense.
Yes, they do.
Now you can say yes. You can say against the Bengals this division. Cool. I wanted the offense to be better quicker. So if you are playing Mason and you can't move the ball down the field against the Bears, we have a problem. We have a problem. They're bad against the run and the pass. They get takeaways, but they're bad against the run and the pass. They don't have Jalen Johnson. Like, only player they got over there is Jermaine Evans. There's really not a lot with Montez Sweat, right? They can be had. They have been had. Yeah. So if you can't move the ball down the field against this team,
to Tyler Huntley, bro.
Yes.
All respect to you, Tyler.
Yes.
We appreciate you. But they lost to Tyler Huntley, right? Like,
and,
they should be able to be
in
had,
really
right?
convincing fashion at that. So if that backup quarterback can do it, I want to see my backup quarterback.
You put things in perspective, right? Like, let's put things in
pretty
perspective. Like, lost to
convincing
Tyler Huntley. Like, I can't take you serious if you.
Nah.
But the only thing I say is, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Nah.
They got the 7 wins. Like, that means something. But
they do.
Look what they beat.
But let's speak.
They like 8.
Their last 5.
Like 8-50.
Yeah, their last 5 games, they beat the Saints, lost to y'all, beat the Bengals offense, but that was a shootout. Minnesota, and
then last week, right?
and then last week was 19-17 against 9. So, look, I know they're home, all of that, but you gotta go punch them in the mouth. Run the football. Keep the ball away from Caleb. And also on the defensive side of the ball, they can run the ball. They're number 2 in the league. They can run the ball. And we're 13th against the run. That's not bad. Your strength has to stop their strength. And put hands on Caleb. He hasn't been accurate all year.
59% completion.
He ain't been accurate all year. So if you hit him, guess what's going to happen? Now we playing throw up tackle. Who going to get this bitch? Who going to come down with
I
it?
like your defense against him because he likes to play off script. That's his Superman moment, which is crazy because Ben is really
Structured,
right?
Yeah.
So it's a fun contrast to see work, but it seems like they're working well
It's a
together.
good balance. Yeah.
But
Got
you
four.
guys like to get pressure, so you really want him to be on the run, even though he's better on the run. You kind of want that because he also is inaccurate on the run. You know what I mean? He tends to commit turnovers when he's playing off script. So it's going to be a beautiful little chess match.
Little chat, and I think we get the best of that. I'm a little concerned about him. Tomlin saying Darius Slay is going to start. I think that's a bad move only because James Pierre is playing good football. He got the hot hand right now, like doing what you did against the Bengals. And 42 is going to get in the game, but he shouldn't even. He should be starting. When a guy goes out and performs the way he did against T. Higgins and Spit Boy, that to me,
depending on the money they got playing.
That's why I don't like that.
Right.
That's why I don't like that because I get it. It's a money move. You paid him free agency money, but he's not playing the best right now. And this is the time of year where you need your best 11 on the field.
It reminds me of Rico Dotto and Chuba Hubbard, right? Like the Panthers paid Chuba Hubbard, but then there was a revelation that Rico Dotto might be, in our system, might be one of the best runners in the league. We might have to sit down the person we paid.
Hey, Chuba, take your time coming back from injury. We good for now.
Yeah.
take average couple weeks.
And that's what you should do with Darius Slay. Dog, you 34 years old with a concussion. Chill out. Chill out.
You want some time with your family?
Go in the dark room. Like, don't fall asleep. Don't fall asleep. Stay up, man. 42 got it. 42 got this is a good matchup for. I think we can exploit it. If Highsmith comes back, him and Herbig should split. Good things happen when Nick Herbig's on the field. It should not be any situation when Nick Herbig is getting less than 35 snaps. Right. On the offensive side of the ball, you finally discovered, hey, grown men don't want to tackle a 300-pound man running full speed. Let's get him the ball. Good things happen when Darnell Washington's on the field. 40-plus snaps, so winning game. You got a winning record. Don't overcomplicate this shit, Art and Mike and Terrell Austin. This is a game that you can win. I feel like you should win, even though you're on the road. Will the Bears move the ball? Sure. Like Keys always say, it's an NFL team. They're going to move the ball. But what we've been doing, especially since you moved Jalen to safety and Kyle Duggar, nobody can get over the top. Whatever you get in front, cool. You can have that. We'll get key stops. And that's third down is still a little shaky for us. It's a little, that is a major concern because great teams. Like when we got the Bills coming up, you can't keep giving Josh Allen third and long completions, and he's gonna make you pay for that.
That's why I need y'all Wednesday so y'all can be all high.
Oh, to beat Josh?
Y'all gonna be all ready to go, and he gonna come in there and whip y'all ass.
Yeah, I bet you do want that.
He gonna come in there, whip that ass. You know he play good against y'all. he play good.
We've gotten him though. It was a long time ago. It was a minute ago, but we've gotten him.
Now, big game this weekend though, man.
It's a big game. You don't want to go into Buffalo with a loss. You don't want to go and then y'all win.
Right,
you see what I'm saying? Now everybody
tied
up.
Now
everybody tied up, and that is literally must win every week. Nah. Even though it's a 1-game gap, I like the 1-game gap.
I need a 3-game losing streak from y'all. I need a loss and then Buffalo and then us.
So this is probably the most important game of your season right now. Like I know everybody said each game, but what y'all got looming and coming up?
Yeah,
y'all what y'all are right now. If y'all was like 7-3, 8-2, cool. All right, cool.
6-4.
We can 6-4 with us.
Opportunity 7-4.
Yeah, so
y'all gonna be after Buffalo.
Right.
can't.
Yeah, it's crunch time.
Can't
It's crunch
because
time.
if you lose Sunday, then it's the possibility of that 3-game losing streak that you speak on. Because hey, I'm not going to disrespect Buffalo. Josh Allen is the top 3 quarterback in this league. He can beat anybody.
It was the similar scenario as the Bears game for us. So it's funny that the Bears matchup.
Yeah, it was. If y'all lost that game,
we was done.
Right the season off.
Right. Y'all lose that game, it's gonna be tough.
I'm not gonna say write it off, but it's gonna be tough.
Right.
It's gonna be tough because now
Or tougher.
with y'all schedule looking the way it is, it's winnable, and then ours is you got to play y'all twice. You know, so
We'll see.
take care of business on Sunday, and I think we will. 28-21.
I got y'all 21-17.
21-17.
I think Caleb gonna have a fourth quarter comeback, but it's not gonna be enough.
He's
I feel
been-
like he's gonna put.
That's
put
been
up
his
some
thing
points.
too.
I feel
That's
like y'all
another
get up
thing.
to a lead.
That's another thing I look at. All these fourth quarter comebacks against these bums.
They didn't play the right.
They ain't played the right.
27-21 Steelers.
My man. See, every time it never fails. You my guy. Before we get up out of here, Orioles have been making moves.
Damn, Grayson. Yo, why was that under the radar like that? Like, why I feel like I ain't nobody for a couple hours. Like you got
in the middle of the
right?
night. No, I woke up to
That's
that.
what I'm saying. Like,
They got him out of here like the
I
Mayflower.
was reading something. Like I was reading something. I just happened to come across it. Like Grayson, I was like, they traded. And I was like, they were traded Grayson.
I looked. I said,
I was
wait,
like, God damn.
a straight up trade at that.
I mean, you can't really be upset about it. He can't get healthy.
I'm not upset at Grayson being gone. What we got back?
Yeah.
Taylor Ward had a decent last year, 36 home runs, 100 RBIs, but it's still the same strikeout or bust.
Archetype. The
It's the
archetype
same.
is-
Yeah.
I mean, we don't need him. Like that's what I'm
No.
saying. That's not we play. We need.
Unless you telling me you getting rid of some people.
Yeah.
If that's the sign, then okay, but you're getting rid of people to do the same thing that he can do.
If you bring in a Kyle Tucker or someone to that effect,
Yeah.
then it makes a lot more sense. But him on an island, you're just adding more inefficient power hitters to a lineup that has been played with inefficiency.
Yeah.
Like if it's home run or bust, and like even the manager talks about like, hey, you know, we're gonna find ways to manufacture runs, find ways to win games in different ways. Well, how can you do that when you're bringing in the same type of
guys.
players that are limited? And he's not a fielder either.
That's the thing where you gonna put him at. Can't put him in left.
That's my thought.
Like in Camden yards, damn near your left fielder gotta be just as good in the field as your center fielder with all that space back there, even with the wall being brought in. So I just
I
didn't get
hope
it.
Grayson don't go get help
Go over there and get help.
and turn into fucking Kevin Gosman, dog. I really
Or
don't.
Jake
Or Jake Arrieta,
and be starting game one of the damn ALCS or something like that. That would drive me
No.
crazy.
He went to the Angels. He ain't getting in.
I'm saying,
But he
you
might-
know,
he might
Gosman
win
was
some
out
games.
first. Then he went to Toronto. Like he
Yeah.
ain't gonna be an Angel. If he get healthy, he's not.
No,
Gonna
they're
be
gonna
an
flip
Angel.
him.
He's done. He's
Yeah,
done.
they're gonna flip him. I
He's gonna be in
want
a Dodgers starting game 3 of the World Series or some shit.
I can see it. I mean, and what they got 4 years of team control.
yeah.
So even if
They should have ran it back with him one more year, see if we get him healthy, man.
yeah, like
One
they're
more
gonna
year.
say he's gonna be on an inning limit this year. So as far as getting that starting pitcher with the returns you're looking for, it might not be this season for the Angels, but at the same time, when you have 4 years of team control, you
got some time.
You got some time.
Yeah, take your time, buddy. Speaking of team control, you get Taylor Wood, who's a free agent next year. So it's just
And even if he has an Anthony Santander year, now you got to overpay.
yeah, or he's leaving. So this was for nothing. And then
You know,
to
we
Key's
ain't
point, hell, and to Key's point, if Grayson does turn it around, Taylor's gone. Grayson's a Cy Young candidate, and now we stuck over here like, yo, what the fuck? So
Can we talk about why we haven't been able to develop a high-end pitching prospect since Messina?
yeah, it's an organizational.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's an organizational thing. I mean, and we've had guys that had talent, just can't put it together.
Yep.
Sidney Ponson, Daniel Cabrera. We had Jake Arrieta in the system. He leaves here, Cy Young candidate in Chicago. It's a whole bunch.
So, like,
Kevin
we're doing
Gosman.
Dylan Bundy.
Yeah. Grayson Rodriguez. It's a trend that it's a spooky trend, and the problem is, it's like, what are you saying in the
Even
scouts?
Jake Flaherty, who came here for 1 year, looked terrible, and then now he's looking good, starting on playoff teams.
Yeah, for the last couple
Won a
years.
World Series.
That's what I'm
Yeah, for the
saying.
last
That's what
couple
I'm
years.
saying.
So that's concerning because
What's going on?
it's like, do you even
Messina
like
cursed us.
like unless you go get a Corbin Burns or a Tarek Skubal, do you even have confidence in this team to develop one?
No.
Like you almost gotta overpay just to be competitive at that position. I mean,
We should have known what the Orioles is about when they traded Manny, bro. Like seriously, like, you traded a generational player for what? Because you didn't want to pay him.
for Dean Kramer.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like we should have known what was up.
For Dean Kramer.
You never traded.
It's still early. Nick mentioned Kyle Tucker. I think he'd be great in Camden Yards.
Yeah.
He'll be a frequent visitor to Utah Street, and he can field. So, and he will give us flexibility to get rid of
He's not a
somebody.
free agent, but we had to trade for him. Right? He's
Yeah.
not under contract with the club. Right?
Yeah, I think you got to trade for him. But hey, Colton Cowser, we got a whole bunch of people. That,
Oh yeah,
that you can put on
it's
the block.
time. It's time. We had enough with that core. 2 years with that same core and nothing to show for it. It's time to make some moves, man.
I feel like the Dylan Beavers, the Gunners, the Jacksons,
Jeremiah Jack, yeah.
Jeremiah Jackson and Jackson Holiday.
Yeah, and Jackson Holiday.
I'm adding Jeremiah to that too. Samuel.
Samuel.
Everybody else, huh?
right? Enrique has been balling.
Oh, Jordan
winning
Westberg,
ball, and Jordan Westberg. Enrique has been balling. He has to be a part of your plans, especially now where I think this manager is going to be aggressive on the base pass, and it's basically what you drafted Enrique to do.
See, and he's a defensive guy.
And he's
I
a
would
defensive
say.
guy. He's Cedric without the pop in the back. His bat is
For a
getting
little bit more
better.
speed.
Way more speed. This guy is
Blazing.
blazing speed and can steal bases. That's the thing. You could be fast because like
Jackson Holiday.
Jackson High exactly. Which I think that's what he needs to work on this winter.
He got the right coach for it, I guess.
And that's my get a good lead, time your pitcher and the catcher. It's an art. Like you just can't go out there with
Shout out Ricky.
yeah. You just can't go out there with plus speed and thinking that you just gonna do it because there's guys that don't have speed that can do it. I.e. Jose Ramirez in Cleveland. He ain't fast.
But he's still a lot of
But
business.
he getting 30 every year. It's technique, and I think this guy can teach it.
Instincts, man.
So I think Enrique is going to be a big part of those plans. If he don't start on this roster, he will definitely get called up. So a lot of these guys, a lot of these guys are expendable, especially if you make a move for Kyle Tucker.
Kobe Mayo can go.
Kobe Mayo can go. Hey, if you don't get Kyle Tucker, there's no reason why you shouldn't even be on Pete Alonso's phone.
Yeah.
Why you not on? At least, you need a first baseman.
Yeah.
You need a first baseman. He has power. He hits for average, and he can field the position. You need to be on the phone for him. Framber Valdez. It's a Dylan. We've been asking for Dylan Cease for how long? He's still available. It's guys out there that you can put in this rotation that if you believe what Trevor Rogers did the second half of that season is real.
Well, I'd be so happy if Trevor was trying the same
If
format.
that's real,
I'd be so happy if he did.
and you get Framber Valdez, and hey, maybe Kyle Bradish is your third starter now.
Yeah, I mean, Bradish
See what I'm saying?
should be around. Yeah, you just got
Bradish should be around, but you don't have to put all of those endings on his arm right away.
Because Trevor Rogers, he pitches well,
Man,
and he was eating up
man.
innings last year.
Man.
So if you can go throw him every 5 days and he pitched the way he pitched last year, I'm happy with that. And like I'm saying, as much how we started off with him, he saw
Mackenzie Gore is guys out there
there's
that
people
you
out
can
there that you
add
can
to this rotation. You just can't sit on your ass and not do nothing and thinking.
Somebody on Twitter, an Orioles fan, posted like a dream scenario all season. They mentioned pitchers such as Pablo Lopez or Joe Ryan, and mentioned maybe trading Mountcastle because I don't know if we're gonna be able to buy pitching, so we might have to do a Corbin Burns type of situation where we lease some pitching or trade it because you can't say no to a trade.
Get somebody that don't like home. Do your research. I'm being serious. Like you should have. Hey, Corbin.
Yeah.
What you thinking about this off? Even as soon as you get him, what you thinking about? Check in.
You like crab cakes?
Yeah, like check in. It was like, yeah, he just gonna be good here and he just gonna love the city. That ain't enough sometimes. Like this ain't New York, this ain't LA. I like Baltimore.
Offer him some yacht and see if he like.
Send his ass to Jimmy's with some security, right? Like, yo, we got a yacht, we got some dirty yacht with an egg in it. That's amazing, you know. But Continue with the dream.
No, they mentioned one of two of those people in addition to Valdez or Dylan Cease.
Of course, it needs to be more.
And then they're talking about signing a closer too, because we haven't thought about that.
Yeah.
We have a closer hole.
Yeah.
That back end looks a little crazy.
Whoa. Whoa, that's the whole thing, too.
Hey, yo.
Glad it wasn't me.
Speaker said it ain't me for once.
But no, we don't have a closer. that boy finished trash.
On that note,
Find us on YouTube. And you get on there, you search Nitty Gritty Sports Talk. When you get there, hit the subscribe button, like, tell a friend to do the same. As again, hey, I might show up out the shadows on Monday if we win. If we don't,
If you don't, we'll see you on Thursday.
You'll see me on Thursday because my computer's broke and I'm trying to get it fixed.
His computer was still working when they had a 3-game lead. It's been broke since I was just posting that gap on him.
Y'all good? Everybody stay safe and be blessed. We out.
When I want some sports news, Nitty Gritty's definitely who I'm tuning into, man. They show up each week with that uncut, that raw, that unfiltered sports news.
They say the things that everyone else wishes that they can say, but they can't.
Every Tuesday and Saturday, I am locked into my favorite sports show, Nitty Gritty.
Nitty Gritty, the best show out right now. Tune in and listen, stupid.